Hey y'all, I'm feeling called to do a short collective reading just to get into the energy of what I'm feeling right now. Because I feel an energy sitting right now that feels like it wants to be expressed. It feels like it wants to kind of have a place to land is what I'm getting. So maybe there's like pent up energy you're feeling. And feeling like you need to say something or feeling like you need to do something and just wanting to kind of like feel like yourself is what I'm getting. You want to feel yourself expressed. That's just the genuine, clear energy of it. You want whatever it is that's inside of you to feel like it's being embodied and expressed. It's like I want to move my hands. I want to like dance. I want to flow. I want to speak. I want to just like move my body in ways that I wouldn't normally move it to, like in kind of like crazy, like maybe you need to like shake it out. Like shaking is a really great way to release and move trapped energy in the body. You know, there's all this physical exercise we can do, but dancing and shaking specifically, like unstructured ways of moving. Because, you know, we can do like exercise, we can work out, we can run, we can like lift weights, like whatever it may be, and that's really great for us as well. But those are very masculine, sort of structured ways of doing things. I feel like you need like feminine, expressive movement, which is kind of tricky for us to do because we don't always feel we feel very vulnerable when we do unstructured movement, like when we flow, when we allow ourselves to sort of like move around, even like stimming, right? Like whatever you relate to, it's like we don't we feel uncomfortable because we've been taught to be rigid and structured and like in a box. But anyway, this is what Spirit's kind of bringing through right off the bat already. Ace of Cups and Judgment. Yeah, okay. So great healing coming from this, like allowing yourself to do this unstructured movement and allowing yourself to just kind of go with the flow, like water energy, using water, like cleansing, flowing, like Tai Chi I just heard for some people too. Very like waterbender, you know. But think of like the grace, the surrender, the flow of water. And that's, I feel like, what Spirit's saying is really going to heal you at this time, allowing yourself to explore that. The High Priestess, like through your intuition, Six of Swords, Death, and the King of Cups reverse. Okay, so some of you are moving on from an ending with somebody. Some of you are moving on with from an ending with, okay, okay, yeah. Some of you are or need to move on. Like your intuition is really telling you right now something, or did tell you something about the situation. I'm getting past for some people, like you just came out of this, or this is present. Your intuition is telling you to move on and let something die, like with somebody who is not good for you, somebody who is a little bit maybe emotionally manipulative, emotionally immature, uses emotions against you, plays with your emotions, right? Because King of Cups reverse, water energy, it's masculine water energy in the reversal, in its shadow, in its dark side. So like, while Spirit's saying over here, you know, this Ace of Cups, which is, you know, the first cup in the Sioux, and it's alone, it's by itself, it stands on its own, this Ace. It's like, here's this singular cup of emotional fulfillment and inspiration, and here's healing with Judgment. It's like Spirit's asking, okay, if you go, confirmation work wants to come through here, you have this opportunity over here to really get in touch with yourself and your self-expression and your self-love and your self-flow, which is a really beautiful journey for you. I just heard, love that journey for me. And you should, like, love that journey for me. Love that journey of self-expression, self-exploration. But there's something over here, like there's a lot of water energy in this, and I'm getting like murkiness, darkness, like there's just something that your intuition's telling you to move on from and let die. Whether that's like a person, a relationship, or just a situation in your life that makes you feel like you are like, I want to say it just, you feel like you question your reality a lot. My words just got all like jumbled up. Maybe it's, you have a hard time speaking even. You have a hard time articulating yourself. You have a hard time putting a finger on what it is that's going on here, but it's because I feel like you're made to question your reality a lot, even if not overtly. It's sort of like the system you're in or the situation you're in makes you question yourself, and the influences around you really make you question yourself. I just saw 444. It's like you question your stability. There are 4 cards here. It's something that makes you question your stability or makes you afraid to lose your stability if you don't conform to this situation or to this person's desires. And it's almost like this psychic, psychological, emotional like grasp that this person or situation, this energy has on you. But yeah, Spirit's saying like I keep moving my right hand in circles and wanting to just like, so it's like the masculine side of you is seeking expression, and two, interesting, because it was feminine, right? It was like this feminine unstructured flow. But I feel like, okay, yes, I feel like your masculine side, maybe you're substituting a person or like a job or a situation or something as like you're projecting your own innate masculine qualities, regardless of gender, onto this person or situation as if that's what is there to hold you. But it's not actually firm, it's not actually solid, and it's not actually like giving you what you need to be fully empowered in your feminine. And so I feel like Spirit's asking you to like also give yourself empowered, like empower your masculine to empower your feminine so that they feed each other. Like give yourself this space, give yourself the boundaries. Like what does divine masculine, what does really healthy masculine energy do? It protects, it like serves, it builds a foundation, it builds boundaries. It's very like firm and direct, and says it kind of how it is, and allows there to be like a framework for the feminine to be expressed within. It allows the feminine to gestate and kind of like do her thing, right? Like I'm saying, unstructured, just we don't know what's going to happen, right? The feminine by its nature is very unknown, it's very mysterious, very intuitive. We just kind of like allow it to flow and see what happens. Creativity, that's what creativity is, but the masculine is all about creating the structures to contain that in a healthy way. And I feel like whatever masculine influences in your life here with this King of Cups reverse is not conducive to like your full power of feminine and emotional expression and creative expression being like realized big time. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? A lot of water energy. The Chariot reverse and the Tower reverse. Okay. The Fountain reverse. You know, I was just looking at pictures of Pompeii earlier. Interesting. That just came up, and the volcano like erupting, and how, you know, everybody was in that city, right? If you know the story of Pompeii, it's like everybody was just in that city having a casual day, and then suddenly the volcano that was near the village just exploded without warning, and so many people perished because it just, this huge destructive force hit them without them realizing it. But I'm hearing in this situation, like this has been a long time coming. Like the Chariot is like long-term perseverance in something and navigating something and just continuing forward regardless of the challenges. But in reverse, it's almost like I feel like something has been persevering and just moving forward regardless of consequences, almost like it's like somebody or something or some energy, some system has just been kind of like doubling down, continuing forward with something that's going to cause like a moment like that, like an eruption or some really devastating like upheaval. The Tower, right? If you know tarot, the Tower is like the card where it's like the tower crumbles very unexpectedly and the whole thing just falls down into the dust so that something new can be reborn. It's like a structure completely collapsing under the weight of its own like karma, under the weight of its own darkness, and like unbalanced, because this tower, right, it's like super top heavy, like it's like greed, toxic energy being pushed up to like the top. This reminds me of like society in a lot of ways, where it's like up, if the more everything's funneled up to the top, it just gets top heavy and it just like falls. The further you go up in greed, it's like you fall and collapse. So whatever's happening here in your situation, it's like I feel like this energy that you're around and may also be kind of merged with you or has been merged with you, it's like where it's going, the direction it's going in, is that it literally has just been on like a long track to one of these moments. Like it's sort of like, again, yeah, the volcano being dormant for many years, but under the surface it's like that pressure and that magma is like building. It's just you can't see it, but you can feel it. And if you're really in tune, you can sense it under the surface. And then one day, it's like you can have as many warnings as you want, right? You can kind of know it's there and you're like, yeah, but it hasn't erupted yet. Like it never does. But then it doesn't erupt until it does. Like it doesn't erupt until it does. The tower does not fall until it falls, you know? And it always, regardless of whether you were expecting it or not, always feels dramatic. Because it's like in our human nature, we just don't like realize until it actually happens a lot of the time. But so I feel like this is spirit warning you, maybe like whatever patterns you're in or whatever people around you, the patterns they are in, this is where it's heading. And it's like under the surface, but it still will happen nonetheless. And so spirit really wants you here with the fountain reverse. What I feel like you're not seeing in this situation is that you are infinite and you have infinite opportunity here. Like you're not stuck in this situation. Like you can go anywhere you want. And the universe, 1111, I just saw on the timer, 1111, that's literally the meaning of that number. It's like a portal of creation. 1111, it's the perfect reflection. It's a gateway to a whole new timeline, a whole new way of being. And Spirit says you have this available to you, so don't stay trapped or limited in something that makes you smaller than who you are and that does not actually support who you are. Because you can remove yourself from the tower, right? You can go down the stairs and leave and close the door behind you and walk away before this tower falls. So I feel that's your message here. And your intuition's telling you this already, so listen to it. I think that's your reading. All right, I'll leave it there. I love you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.